Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the Pusher
Holmes.
Strangler Detective Agency.
Oh, yeah.
As me and Lydia try to figure out who done a bad thing.
Solve crimes.
Who's been doing murders.
Make people do the time.
Yeah, or various
String them up high.
bad things.
Say goodbye. That's our new jingle I've decided.
Hi. Welcome back.
Hello, everybody.
I'm loading up Contradiction today.
I'm excited because this is kind of like we did with Booth last week, isn't it? It's the video it's real life. Lydia looked better yesterday. I'm tired, all right?
Did you manage to get any sleep last night?
I didn't sleep well, no. I didn't sleep well.
Is there a reason for that?
It's a reason. It's just I've moved.
You're out late.
Well, I did. I had
Doing murders.
I did a murder. I was out strangling. I was off. Step it up, Lydia. I'm trying. All right. I've got a coffee. Pam woke me up.
We'll be there in like
really early.
Yeah. Oh, of course. You've got Babby.
I've got a babby.
Animals.
She lay on my head and just cried at like 6. Like, breakfast. I want breakfast. I'm too much of a fucking pussy to like kick her out, and I just let her do it because I'm a pushover.
Because you love her.
I love her.
Good.
So I just let her do whatever she wants. Wake me up. I don't care. How are you doing, Lewis?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a day off yesterday.
Oh, nice. Little snooze.
I had went out for lunch. It was nice. Had a chat. Read a book.
Oh, the whole book?
I read like 3/4 of a book.
What are you reading?
I read the book that Doug recommended me called Old Man's War. But it's quite short.
Yeah?
I'm surprised. Yeah, I got through like almost the whole thing.
Is it good?
Didn't even like yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's quite light-hearted.
It doesn't sound like hard.
It's not a heavy read.
No.
Actually, it's quite funny and stuff. Yeah, I thought it was good.
A whimsical gallop.
Whimsical sci-fi.
A little bit of
Doug was
whimsicalness.
telling me about it. Basically, like when you get to like 75,
Yeah.
you can enlist in the army,
Old people army.
and they will give you a brand new body.
Ooh.
But you have to go fight on like the fringes of the galaxy.
So like you get a new body but you might die.
You almost certainly will, though, yeah.
Oh. So why do you do it?
Well, just what else are you going to do?
Because you have to get young, rippling muscles
Get
again.
old and die. We're already past the halfway mark, Lydia.
You'd speak for yourself. I'm a quarter way. Wait, how do I think?
Once you
I
start-
plan to live to 120 apparently.
Well, women do live longer than men, actually, so maybe you'll be all right.
That's true. Wait, I'm a third. I'm a third through, I've decided. I've still got 2/3 left.
Yeah.
Oh, God. My life is flashing before my eyes.
I need to make this full screen.
Yeah.
This is very ghetto.
It is a bit. Yeah, when did this game come out? It's an old one.
Oh, go full screen. There we go.
There we go.
Contradiction. Welcome
It's all
back.
downhill. Hello.
Neither of us have played this, but we've heard of it.
It's a real life video.
It's not a video.
It's a video.
We have to figure out if people are lying.
Okay. So we got to. If they look to the left, they're lying. That's a sign, isn't it?
They look up and to the left.
Look up
yeah,
and to
they're
the
thinking, they're making stuff up.
Yeah.
They look up to the right, they're recalling.
Really? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So look out for that. Is it like? Oh, you haven't played LA Noire, have
Or is it
you?
the other way around?
Left is lying.
Lefty lying, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Lefty Lucy, righty liey. No. Lefty liey. Righty. Right. It's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Righty die.
Righty liey.
And think about how to kill people. Hello?
Hello.
Did we check for nips in advance? What does that mean?
Oh, were there nipples in your last game?
Oh, yes, there were.
Okay. Men or women nipples?
One lady nipple.
One lady nip.
In a bar. Yeah, it just
A
came out of
singular
nowhere
lady
as well. Very
Oh,
surprised.
Jesus. Are you allowed to have men nipple on Twitch? Men nipples on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't have lady nipples.
No.
Well, that's sexism.
It's 2019.
2019, let's get the lady nips out. Anyway, speaking of nipples, let's play Contradiction.
I don't think you're allowed male nips either.
No nips. No nips at all.
Free the nipple.
You can breastfeed, though.
Oh, for God's sake. Of course you can. I bet you that's a whole fucking Twitch category.
Oh, God. All right, let's play. I'm ready. Start game.
Do we want to watch the intro?
This is the intro.
My
right?
name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However,
like an alien.
a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
God,
Oh, my God, I love this.
look at that hat
This
as
is
well.
great. This is exactly the kind of shit I love. Murder in a village.
So, right.
Welcome to Edenton Village.
Edenton Village.
Edenton.
So,
All right.
3...
All right, so we have a little look around. Click the mention and see. Jenks. Oh, I've lost control of my mouse.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to plug it and unplug it? From the actual mouse bit. Okay.
Okay, let's try again. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Shall we swift pint and then head off to go see Simon?
That feels right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All
We
right.
need to... We can't do this
I need to
investigation without
lubricate
drinks.
my mind.
Oh.
Oh, I can't. It's empty.
one's
Well, it's
there.
Friday at 5 p.m. Why is no one in the bloody pub? What kind of village pub is this? I thought everyone was here. All right. I'm going up here. Yep, that's the way Simon is. Oh, hello.
Union Jack there.
Okay, very patriotic. Simon and Emma. Where are you, Simon? Is he in here?
Eden Lodge. This is where... the... Oh, yeah. Look, not for Simon.
Okay.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Simon's suspicious. Look at that. Look how suspicious he is.
Weird.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front.
Two of him.
Ah, he's multiplied.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
Can we put subtitles on?
Is it
Yeah.
okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a notebook.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
First pick an item you want to ask about, then click Ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Simon said blah, 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 blah. Okay. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows a summary of replies beneath. Okay. Contradiction on the right, you can add 2. Oh, it's like Ace Attorney, where you're like, this is a contradiction. If they go green, sit back and watch fireworks. Okay. Shall we ask about her driving license?
Yeah.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Alright.
Okay.
About Kate Vine's death.
Tell me about her death.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
That was just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
He said she was full of life. She's a clear contradiction. And she's dead.
Oh my god.
All right, he's only known her for 3 months. He saw her at the meeting last Friday. He didn't socialise with her outside, but she seemed drunk when she was at the meetings. There's nothing contradictory here, is there?
Not really. I mean, we don't have any kind of like.
He's playing it.
We don't have anything that, I guess, from anyone else that says he did anything else either.
Yeah, but okay. All right, that's. Gotta go
Thank
visit
you.
Emma.
Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Who's this? I can't remember who this is.
This is her friend.
This is her friend. Okay. Okay.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Acting is.
It's so bad.
Kate, you know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
He's creepy. I think he did it.
First, but
I think he killed her.
as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Okay. Drink problem. Didn't see her very often. Argumentative. All right, let's ask about the driving license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. So far, no contradictions.
No, I don't think so. I mean.
She didn't say like
obviously-
she saw Kate with Simon or anything like that. So there's no like, oh, you said you don't hang out with her or whatever.
No.
You know. All right, I reckon
That's all for the moment.
that's
Thank
all
you.
for the moment.
Okay.
Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Not for Emma, not for Simon. Okay. Shall we go to the woods
Where does this... Oh, look
where
at
the body was?
body here.
Go
to the jetty.
Yeah. Anything I can do around here?
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Okay.
What have we got in our inventory? We need to unwedge it. Oh, shit.
Can we just get, you could pry it out with the driving license. That would work.
Oh, yeah.
Pry it out. Oh. Use her death.
Okay, so we got... Oh, that's the Rosenbaum estate, I guess, up through the woods.
Should we go see Atlas?
Have
So
to
they're
come back
basically
later,
like-
I think.
What are they?
I guess the meeting's on later in the evening on Friday, you see.
Yeah. What time is it? After
Only
5.
5.
Okay. So, can't go in there.
We should go and talk to the Rands.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what? Behind. I can't do anything over here, can I?
there must be...
Can I knock on the front door instead of just going behind their house? Hey?
Maybe we have to go left down West Street, or...
Yeah, okay.
It's weird.
It's weird, yeah. Call the chief.
Chief.
I want to tell you. I love you.
Got any more info, Chief? Look at this. Hello?
The sexy cards on the post
Oh,
box.
yeah.
He's not answering, is he? What an asshole. Here I am solving crime, can't even bother to pick up the phone. Why would it let me go and talk to someone?
Yeah, that's weird.
Right, good idea.
That's the end of the street. Okay. Alright.
Alright. It's not. Call the chief. Left. Alright. Go up here. Can I go in the post office? Why can't I go talk to them? You have to call the number in real... What? Let's go to the pub again. Maybe someone will open... This time they'll open the door. Nope.
Weird.
Is it... Did we not do enough with Simon? It's up here.
Village Hall.
They what? Oh.
Oh.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Yes.
There's more here.
Ooh.
Improve
your life.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
Friday at 8 p.m.
So is that for the...
This
Is that where they have the meetings? No.
I don't know.
I thought they said they had them in the... Dropped silver key.
Alright, got to find a locked door then. Okay.
Oh, this is cool. I like the angle.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, now we're looking at it from the other... Is it something we've missed with them?
No, I don't think there's a contradiction with them, is there? We would have known it. Go and see if you can pry the jewellery out of the with a key.
Okay.
That makes no sense. But I feel like those types of things you can normally
Right, so
do.
we've got this key.
Maybe we should walk the whole way as well, because there might be something we've missed,
yeah.
like at one of those other pinned points,
Alright, let's go
back in the woods.
this way.
Yeah. Yeah, into the clearing.
Clear it? No. Huh. Huh. Can I? Alright, so I've got this silver key. It's not gonna open this, is it? No. Right, what about trying to get into their... They had a... Do they have anything I could open with this key?
They had a garage.
Garage, maybe?
How bizarre.
I don't know. It's got to be something to do with... wrong button.
You think it's got to be something to do with those two?
Yeah.
Definitely have to find a contradiction with those two.
It just
straight
doesn't...
away.
It doesn't seem to be giving us any other option.
Okay,
let's have a look. So she... All right, I'll tell you what. She said she was Oh, that's it. Let's go.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, we can ask about the silver key. Great. Oh, it isn't worth asking. Damn it. Doesn't know anything about the license. Was she drunk at the meeting? No. Okay, what about... Okay, I got
Be
something.
back later
I've
on,
got
if
something.
that's okay.
Okay, no, go for it.
Okay. All right, can I... Wait, can I ask you about that? No, okay. Can I... I had a drink problem at college. No. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Okay, appeared to use herself, but was drunk. Fuck, this is hard.
What?
Can I? Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's it for now.
Can I
Thank
take
you.
one of their? Okay. So can I just take that and then visit
Thank you.
Emma and then
Probably be
use
back
that
later.
against?
Someone else? No.
Oh no, it's got to be the same.
So it's only
thing.
within his
Okay.
statement.
So last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. Appeared her usual self. No, appeared her usual self, but she was argumentative. No.
What if we need more like things like conversation topics? She didn't know anything about the driving license either, so that doesn't help.
That's a driving license.
Thank you.
Simon? Maybe
Probably be
Simon.
back later.
Probably back later. I
But
just
just-
keep walking from room to room. No. How do I like refresh?
But surely, like, how's he only known Kate for 3 months as well? Like, oh no, because he only recently started at Atlas,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Well, I can't see any contradictions. We're just being really stupid. Okay, I tell you what.
That's all
Someone
for the
said
moment.
something.
Thank
Why
you.
don't we knock for Emma? Maybe you get like a different, like, thing.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Nope.
No, I think it just goes straight for her. It's just
What the hell are we missing? We've tried the pub.
is there a pub? Pub.
We tried the pub
Pub,
and
pub,
nothing
pub.
happened. No.
Can we use the key on the pub?
Oh, okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
That's-
Why are we hacking in? Why are we breaking and
I
entering?
know. Oh, you think it'd be open?
Oh, we can search here.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Ah, this will be it, won't it?
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Aha.
Oh, that'll pry loose the jewellery.
Yeah. Trying to break in and enter. All right. Do we ask them about their home brewing as we're here? I feel like maybe that's
A couple more questions.
worth
if
doing
that's
it
okay.
whilst we're here. Okay.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
For herbs and
No,
stuff.
not really.
Herbs and stuff. The old devil's lettuce.
Right.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Simon told him about homebrew. Makes his own homebrew. Doesn't want to. Only sell James. Doesn't see James very often though. All right.
Thank you.
Emma.
No, what
Probably
about
be back
on the
later.
bicycle?
Oh fuck! Sorry.
It's right. You can ask her about it.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Right.
Very uninteresting.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
His eyes
No,
are terrifying.
I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Doesn't like beer. Only drinks wine and hates spirits. Okay. Is there anything I haven't asked
Lots of
about?
bottles.
Okay.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Okay. All right. No, I think that's done.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I walk into this room again. Hello, me again.
Just me.
Just me again.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
But wait, she said it was...
No, that's right. She said it was how he gets to work. This is all fine.
Thank
Okay.
you. Probably
There's
be back later.
There's no problems here.
Probably be back later. I'll probably be back in a couple of minutes when I...
Let's get that screwdriver into the little thing. I'm sure this is the way to get it out.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
Oh, this is. I bet this belongs to her.
Oh,
it's
lovely.
I
superb.
thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Yeah, bloody lazy friend.
All right.
Right, we can
Now,
go talk to them about that now.
should we go ask them about it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do you recognise this? Those shoes.
Very, very smart man.
A few more questions, please.
I just won't leave you alone.
Recognise this at all?
I recognise this guy. Who is he?
Does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
He looks like Matt Smith. He does, doesn't he?
That's all for the
Vaguely
moment.
recognises it.
No, but he doesn't know.
Ever seen this?
He's such a fucking creep.
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
Not
So the necklace
secret.
did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Alex James. Okay.
Be back later
Freedom.
on, if that's okay.
Do you reckon that's linked to the cult boys?
All right, so, someone in chat said you should probably walk everywhere, otherwise you might miss stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we try pub again? All right, pub.
Try the key.
Key. No. All right.
I think we've walked most
Can't I
places.
talk to them?
Maybe the. What are the other things on our ship entry? What's the other thing we got?
I missed a complete necklace which friends one, but gave it to Kate. Broken pendant. Simon Thompson's home brew. And he... That's Simon's replies.
It's weird, isn't it?
How do I see Simon's replies? Oh, okay. Sold it to James. Is James... No, okay.
It's Alex James.
Alex
A different James.
It's a different James. Asked Simon about... okay. Asked Simon about the card. Yeah, good shout.
Oh, we keep going back.
Just
and
keep going
forth.
back to their house over and over again. Hello, only me.
This
Ask
is
you a
quite.
couple more things, please.
Okay.
So my feeling already.
You know what this is?
Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
I'm down with
Okay.
the kids.
He says he knows her. Kate wore the necklace at college.
But he said he never socialised.
But he'd only known her for 3 months.
There we go. Surely.
No. He'd only known her for 3
Oh,
months.
okay,
But now he
okay.
said he's wearing.
Okay, let's try. Kate wore the necklace at college, but he only know her 3 months.
Aha.
Nice. Well done.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started
Hold
Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
Well, that's a lie.
Yikes.
That's the lie clock going.
Bong.
Boom.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Ding, ding, ding.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective
She looks like the
Inspector
other girl.
Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
She's the wife of the Rand brother.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Come through.
Thank you.
Well, Rand's son. She doesn't look comfortable with this.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just
a
wanted to
weird
ask a few
response
questions
to that
about
question.
Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
Suppose I
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
God damn, Jenks, you've done it again.
What the fuck? Oh, God, there's so much.
So many questions.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
Bitch.
You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20?
20 what?
Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed.
Was there a broken pot?
But she was a strange girl.
Okay, that's really weird.
Okay. She gave £20 for a breakage. That's very strange.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
This man is such an overactor. I love it. Like,
Hasn't seen it before. Would she have not needed to use it as ID, maybe, to like buy? Would she not get ID? It's a village pub. I guess you don't.
I
have
guess,
ID,
yeah.
She probably looks old enough.
Box of old bottles. Homebrew.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make
Like, this
homebrew?
man's eyes.
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Smug face.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, no, I can't ask about that, but I can ask about this.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's weird because she's
Okay.
seen multiple people wearing it. I think Emma was evasive about it. I reckon maybe they all had them.
Sort of meaning. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Do you think it's about that Atlas thing? They all wear them at the Atlas place. All right, so we've got this.
I don't think she's got. Well, I don't think we've got a contradiction here.
No? Didn't know Simon made
No.
homebrew. Buys from a microbrewery.
Unless
doesn't
we
buy from
find
a
out that her
microbrewery.
beer comes from a fucking another person's kitchen.
Yeah.
Which feels unlikely.
Hasn't seen the license before. Doesn't know Kate lost the license. Didn't know Kate very well. 7 o'clock. Didn't see who Kate was with.
So,
Kate was very
so
drunk.
actually, she's the last person. Oh no, not the last person, because I guess the last person to see her alive was at the meeting. I guess the meeting was at 8.
It was at 8, yeah.
All right. I mean, that is obviously incredibly suspicious.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for now.
Thank you.
I'll see you about 20 times
What's
in
the
the next 10
restaurant?
minutes.
I'll be popping back in every time I find a bit of shit on the ground to ask you about.
Have you seen this crisp packet?
Do you know anything about this old sack I found sitting around the back of this garage?
I don't think it's actually anything.
There's not anything,
around.
yeah.
We've only got what? So what do we have in our inventory?
We have her
Tons of
death.
stuff. We've got a death. Licensed silver key.
So, okay, 3 PhD students came back to the village. One of them was having a shitty local job. The Simon was. He cycles to it. The others, one of them's an alcoholic, one of them just sort of bums around, I guess. What would have bumped her off? I guess we need to find out. We need more to go on here. Loads more to go on. We need to find out
of this
about
bloody
job.
room.
I think there's arrow keys in the bottom. Oh. No, you're trapped now.
I'm trapped.
That's in the pub. What about that house? What's that do?
Oh.
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 Can we turn subtitles?
Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, can we turn subtitles on? So it's something to do with this Atlas place. Options. Let me see anything about.
Subtitles on. There you go, on the right hand side.
Okay. So guessing everyone there had those necklaces.
Maybe we'll
Maybe,
find out. I
maybe.
guess. Yeah.
So we just
Shall we leave the
now?
pub? Yeah.
I feel like we need another.
It might be someone else we can talk to now, though. Because it's a bit later. Investigate down behind the pub.
Oh yeah.
There's an old bin
Broken
bag.
window. Ah, what's that?
Just a big.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Did she smash it, and that's why she gave him 20 quid?
Maybe. Enter the outbuilding.
Ooh. I've got a key. Maybe that'll do it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Convenient. Yeah, 20 quid for a window is pretty stingy. That's not going to cover it, love.
It's a start. Maybe.
But if she's
she had-
drunk and she's like, I broke it.
we could investigate. Yeah. Atlas stuff.
Creepy mask.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Let's go, Oscar. Me again.
We need to look behind the shelves. Oh, God.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to
Right,
tell.
we need a flashlight.
Alright, sure.
Right, let's leave that on the. Remember, flashlight. Let's go, Oscar. Hello, I've been rooting through your private property. Just wondering.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know what
the
this
fuck?
is?
What the fuck this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Okay. Role play, Ryan's. Okay, so we need to find Ryan. Did I have anything else? The window?
Yeah.
How did the window get broken? Out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
That was,
And when was this?
Emma.
Last Friday, just after we
and
opened, about 6:30.
Rebecca.
I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
She's quite seductive.
It was the two girls.
Yeah, it was the two.
100%.
All right. So we need to.
Last Friday, approximately 6:30.
So and it's 7
When was the last time she saw her?
Looks-
Check if
looks
that's a
like 7.
contradiction. Because was it not the same? No.
Strict about barring clients, but she was very drunk. I guess you can be drunk at a pub. Takes over the broken window to make it safer. Window broken last Friday at 6:30. Had an argument. It's not a contradiction.
I'm really enjoying this. I'm eating this popcorn. Oh, I need more popcorn.
Top. Where's Ryan? Maybe we go to Ryan's house? Just trying to see if there's any contradiction before we leave. Doesn't know who broke it. I heard an argument between two girls. It was around 6:30. Taped it up. No naughty people.
It makes sense though if she broke it at 6:30.
And then put the money
and
down.
came in and put the money in.
Yeah. Didn't know Kate very well. Saw Kate in the pub last Friday at around 7.
Could you link the £20 for the breakage with the window?
Yeah, I did that.
No.
The thing is, if it's not a contradiction, does
It's
it?
not, is it? No.
No, it's like it's connected. Oh, of course. Wait, yeah. Wait. Sorry, yeah, no, you're right. Doesn't know. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah.
Aha.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well,
So that's
I
what I meant.
suppose
Kate and
it
Emma.
could have been.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been Kate. You're probably right. Yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Let's go talk to Emma.
Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she
Stupid bitch.
did. But why would she lie about that? Thank you. Probably be back later.
Why would she lie about that?
Yeah. Right.
I'm just eating popcorn.
You're just,
Man, I'm enjoying this.
you're just like watching a movie.
The popcorn.
Ask about a few more things,
Not
please.
Emma. I think she's just dumb. Pub argument.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
Lies.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Lies.
So they say they went to the pub quite a bit. But she's the pub owner said she barely knew,
Yeah.
barely saw her there at all.
Okay, let's see what
Thank
Simon has
you.
to say
Probably
about
be
this.
back later.
Simon?
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
No, you didn't. Oh my god. Can't believe it.
Okay. All right. What about this horrible
Have a
thing?
look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the...
Give us more stuff.
Yeah.
This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Is there anything I can ask about? There we go.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
What we need to do is we need to find out if Emma went to the pub
Yeah.
on Friday night.
Is she lying about going to go see her family?
Let's go visit Emma. When was the last time she saw
That's
Emma?
all for the
That's
moment,
short
thank
she
you.
Saw. When's the last time she said she saw? Because it was Thursday night, right?
library on Thursday, and she said she went home
Yeah, so that's a contradiction,
Thursday night.
right? Maybe.
Well, no, it makes sense because she saw her Thursday day and then went home. But there's a few things we can ask about.
What do you
I
know,
want to know
about
about the
Atlas?
broken pub window.
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you.
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
You've been something similar.
Oh, is it that other one we saw? The life, improve your life. You
Well,
know
the
that-
village hall.
Yeah, maybe she means she went to that. So that's what it is.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Okay, no, that looks. I believe that. What about
Yeah.
the broken pub window?
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
Aha!
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay, okay.
Visited the pub on Monday night. What day is it today?
Yeah, what day is it meant to be today? Friday.
I thought it was Saturday morning now.
It's Friday evening.
But it was only broken on Friday.
It was broken a week ago? Is that right? It's broken.
No, it was broken on Friday. What? Isn't it Saturday today? Isn't it like the day after she was found murdered? I think it's Saturday today. It's Friday yesterday. She was murdered.
I thought it's
found
Friday
dead
night.
yesterday, right?
1 week ago.
Oh, was it 1 week ago? Oh, okay.
Is it
Last Friday.
It's Thursday night. Knows Rebecca quite
Great
well.
detective work, guys. Sorry, I don't know what day it is. Okay.
Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college, but Rebecca did say she didn't really know them. But we can't contradict those two things because, yeah, hasn't seen the mask before. Knows about the broken pub window. Visits the pub on Monday night with a friend. Marjorie was an unwanted gift. Doesn't like beer, only drinks wine and hates spirits. Belongs to Simon. So he's about to have to fix a lock. Doesn't think Kate's lot driving license. So she saw her on Thursday, usual self.
I mean, I want to trap her. I want to find out if she was at the pub on that Friday night.
That's
Do you know
what we
I mean?
need to find out. But so far, she's not actually saying any lies, is she? Contradictions, because she's saying she saw her in college on Thursday daytime, went home to her parents on Thursday night, and then was back on Monday to meet a friend for a drink and saw the broken window then. I mean, I think she's lying, but I can't see a contradiction with that.
No. Unless she said something else about what she was doing on Friday night. What was she doing? What did she say?
She just said she went home to see her parents Thursday night.
What was the other things on this list? Let's just do a quick scan through. Yeah, okay, that's fine. This is all fine. This is all fine.
Should we go talk to the pub woman?
Oh no. Yeah.
Is there
okay.
anything else we can get from her? Yeah, why don't we
Be
ask
back
the
later on, if that's
pub
okay.
woman?
If you saw Emma.
Oh, what's that? Oh. Yeah, maybe there'll be like an option. I know it's supposed to. There we go.
You're right. Was Emma in the pub?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
All right, first let's ask about this.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll scroll down. It doesn't know who.
Oh, that
we already
means we've
made
done that.
one.
Yeah. So we've asked her about everything, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
We can't use contradictions from the people, can we?
No, that's the thing.
We have to catch them.
Can we go talk to Ryan now? I'm going to see if we can talk
Thank
to
you.
Ryan.
Probably be back later.
Definitely be back later.
Yeah, let's go behind the house. Okay. I feel like that jewellery thing hasn't really opened anything up particularly. Have a walk down.
Okay. That's not going to be anything yet. Outside the pub on Friday night. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. We don't have any contradictions that he didn't go straight home, do we?
No, I don't think so. Can we visit Atlas yet? Is it open yet?
Let's try Atlas.
And also check the village hall as well. Might as well.
What's
Have a walk.
that one? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll walk.
Have a little walk.
Have a little stroll. Oh yeah, no, it's not open yet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The advert was put a year ago, so he was in Atlas a year ago. She was in Atlas and they didn't know each other? Oh god, I'm so confused now. Wait, what?
Atomic Snow Globe says, hello, Mr. Brindles and Mrs. Ellery.
Hello.
Detective Les Globe here. We have another bloody murder case here that makes no damn sense.
Oh!
I would offer to assist.
Who the fuck is that? Sorry. sorry.
I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. Just go in. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate
This is
Vine.
James.
There was a death recently
Hello,
in the...
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on.
This guy's.
Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
Yeah, it's
And what's your
James.
name?
Very frustrating. It's the herb boy.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Carry on reading. Sorry.
It's all right. I would have to assist, but I am busy with another case, so you two will have to work with Sergeant Twitch Chat instead.
Poha.
Sergeant Twitch Chat. Yes, I like that. Sergeant Chat.
Thank you. Just to see if there's anything. Ah! Oh, no, it's still. Oh, it's open now. Okay.
Right, the Atlas building. Oh, look at this. Very British, like, kind of doctor's surgery.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? With a little. Okay, let's get in the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Try the lounge door. Guess it doesn't work.
Open the
Okay.
door. This is the police.
Atlas reading room.
Okay. Nothing. These rooms are.
I like these sets.
Yeah, they so remind me of like town halls.
All right, I guess there's nothing here.
The 90s. Return to the hallway. Try the door on the right. No, I guess there's not. We don't have anything we can. We've used the key now, so I guess we will bugger off. All right, let's go to the farmhouse and talk to that guy. Walk it.
Lewis.
Oh.
Better Dork says,
Oh.
Lewis looked better yesterday, Kappa. What does that mean?
Oh, because someone said I looked better yesterday.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, all right, thanks. So now she's she's giving you that lovely compliment too.
I wasn't here yesterday. Where's your porridge today? I didn't get a chance to eat it. I just came in and forgot. Yeah. Woke up a bit late this morning. Had a nice long sleep. I needed it.
Nice long snooze. I woke up super freaking early. All right.
Jake has been watching since 2010.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Love you guys, but it's obvious Lewis murdered this poor girl. Well, he did fall into a lake.
I know, right? It's the signs are all there.
Let's ring the doorbell.
Ring. Oh, it's like a very old school.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Don't take you long. Haven't got much time.
Sorry.
Just close the doors, shall we?
Ah,
Where do you want
What?
to sit?
Just your.
Oh, anyway, that's fine.
Just
I,
getting
didn't quite
popcorn all
catch
down
your-
yourself.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
God, what a
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Interesting. What does he know about the death?
All right, let's start from the beginning.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Well, this guy's weird.
He's creepy.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
What? A really weird response.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
This guy is very suspicious.
Homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Wow, okay.
Very strong.
Herbal tea.
Herbal
tea.
Herbal tea.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, if it's green, it means I can't ask. Oh, no, I can. All right.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
That's weird.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Okay. So you wouldn't know about the window, but would you know about this?
Ever seen this before?
This guy is just so
should I
ridiculous.
No, it's okay. Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
The acting in this is... Let's give this man an Oscar. No.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon. He's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
What does interest you, strange man? Right, does he have any contradictions? Can't remember the last time he saw her. He knew her through Simon's girlfriend, as in Emma.
She wasn't his type.
Didn't
That's what he
socialise
said.
with her. Okay. Doesn't know if she lost her licence. Didn't know that about Simon's bike. He last saw him about a month ago. So the last time he saw it, yeah, okay. Traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Like, when was that? If he said he last saw him about a month ago, like, do those? No.
Guess it was a month ago when he did the trade.
Homebrew's very strong.
He didn't contradict himself about the pub or anything.
Didn't recognise the card or the necklace. Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. What did he say? Something about a month. About a month ago, but we don't know where. He didn't say where he saw her. Recognise it. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Knows Simon's on the course, but he hasn't discussed the course with him.
I mean, wasn't there why was he sitting out by the lake with that? He was obviously smoking weed.
Why can't we? Yeah, what did he have with him? What was that?
He had like a little, like a shisha
Oh, I see, right.
thing. Yeah, it looked like a little smoky
Naughty boy.
shisha hookah.
A bong.
Yeah. Is that what it
Okay.
is? Or was it just a nice lamp?
Just take his lamp for a walk.
Dog, maybe. I don't know if we've got any obvious contradictions here.
No.
We haven't got anything from him either, particularly. Where did you bump into him? By the lake? I mean, he must know something. I can't believe he doesn't remember the last time he saw Kate.
He was out drinking weed. Yeah, because you said I knew her. I can't remember the last time you saw her.
He was out drinking weed.
A pint of weed, please.
That's it for the time being.
At
Thank
the
you.
moment, I don't think he's got a contradiction.
Yeah, I wonder.
Go up to the steps.
Have a wander around his garden, poke around.
Uh-huh. This is where we find his herbs.
Oh.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
The fuck?
Okay. That's weird. Why has he got those then? Let's ask him about it.
The fuck are those for? Maybe someone at Atlas wanted him to...
Make them for him then?
What would you need those for?
Ring!
Picture frames with black painted glass.
A few more questions, please.
Yeah, why would you have black paint? Like, what? What is this?
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do
This
picture
guy's
framing.
creeping me out.
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Oh my god. It's all about...
Scrying goes back
Wiccan.
centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
What the
Black
fuck?
mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Right, so he's into some crazy shit. Makes black scrying mirrors. Mirrors just one way of scrying. Scrying, practiced for various reasons, only makes the mirrors for
Very
others.
vague.
Sells the mirrors, but doesn't make a profit. Do we go ask?
Other people about the mirror?
Let's
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Probably be back later.
Let's walk there. There might be something on the way. You never know, do you?
Okay. Should we ask Rebecca about it as well?
Yeah.
As well as we're walking past?
Well, her husband might.
She might be like, oh yeah, it's my husband.
Oh, I'm really into
Ask a
scrying.
couple more things,
Scrying.
please.
Oh. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
Hello.
I think
Money
so.
spider.
They're lucky. Let's name him. What should we name him, chat? Little money spider boy. So she hasn't seen the mirror. She doesn't know. I'm choosing
Lewis
Bob.
too.
Bob. Jenks. Jenks. We should call him Jenks. Okay, that's Jenks.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's Jenks. All right.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Jenks. I don't think that's a real name. It's not very...
Jenkins would. Yeah. All right, head up here. I wonder where they filmed this. What little village is this? Simon?
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay. Okay, let's ask.
Be
her
back
about
later
them.
on, if that's okay.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And,
Yikes.
I usually go there for lunch.
Contradiction.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
Ha!
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
She was
Was
at
she,
the market on
into this sort of
Friday.
thing?
No.
She said she went
I don't think
home.
so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use
Ha!
it?
Objection.
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Just
Look,
communicating with the dead.
You're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
All right, let's get contradicting.
James was selling him last Friday.
But you said
You went home.
you went home.
Aha.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
I'll crack.
Where?
At the pub.
At the pub, we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
That didn't take much to do.
Atlas.
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But
Okay.
why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Okay, so we know
So
that they
if
were arguing.
if they argued about having no money, but then she had 20
She gave
quid
her
to put
20
down.
quid, which makes no sense.
Surely she could have just said, "Here you go, here's 20
20
quid. and I'll
quid.
get you the rest later." Instead
that
of
makes
having a
no
fight.
sense.
I don't think they were arguing about money. They were arguing about something
Kate
else.
to the pub last Friday night, lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. Huh.
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 Well, I did not expect to get that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she had an argument with her. Maybe that's how she died. Maybe she had an argument, smashed her head on the window. Oh no, but she then came back in, didn't she? So she didn't die round the back of the pub.
No.
What's the contradiction here?
I was thinking Kate had bought a mirror, but saying how did she have money if she needed cash?
Was Kate spending all of her money on Atlas?
On these beautiful, horrible mirrors. It says the mirror doesn't work.
I mean, no, this is... we can't contradict this. This is bollocks. No, but the mirror does
But
work.
there are ghosts inside there. I had Rebecca quite well. I went to the pub after college. Argued with Kate at the pub last Friday night. Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. Hasn't seen the mask. He's about broken pub window.
What's the other...
No.
Was there anything else now that doesn't make sense because she was...
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
Oh, this is what I wanted. Thank you. Well
No.
done for finding it, Lydia.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate.
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Was she the one having the affair?
Not sure about this.
Okay.
Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So what we have now is motive, finally.
She was having
a
an
reason to
affair
kill her.
with Ryan.
So, and I mean, it doesn't have to be like a strong reason. It doesn't have to be like a premeditated murder. It could have just happened as like a crime of passion at the moment. Like, do you know what I mean? Like maybe she confronts Ryan, says, I want some money, or else I'll tell him about the affair you're having. I'll tell your wife, who's Rebecca in the pub.
Yeah.
I'll go and tell her in the pub that you're having an affair. And then maybe he could have just strangled her to death right there or
Strangled, gave her
whatever,
a
chucked her in
push.
the river.
Yeah.
God knows what, dumped her in there. Who knows what happened. But suddenly he has a motive. His dad has a motive because he could be protecting his son.
Yeah.
Because his son could say, oh, Dad, she thinks, you know, she's blah, blah, blah. But also everyone at Atlas could have a motive because they're all the slaves, I guess, of these two mind control boys. And they're like, do you want to get something as far as Atlas, you know,
Do this for us.
Go and bump off Kate for us and we'll pay you off.
She's not a believer or whatever.
So, like, you know, suddenly there's, like, a load of things to do. And also they could easily disguise it as, like, a drinking problem. You know, they could have just... Because that's what they've tried to do.
They're
They've
trying to say,
obviously
oh,
tried
she's
to make
drunk.
this like a suicide.
She's fallen in the river and
Yeah.
she's drunk.
Oh, my God.
I think I've got another one.
Sorry. Yeah, suddenly, like, it all... Like, suddenly, like, it starts to, like, fall into place, doesn't it? As soon as you realise, like, small things, you're like, uh-oh. This has big implications.
Aha.
Oh my God, you're doing more.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, you know, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
So are we going to the Atlas then?
Yeah, I think so.
Up this way, up this way. Up this way. Right, here we go.
It's creepy, isn't it? Kind of looks cheap.
Looks really cheap, yeah. Looks like the places my mum used to do amateur dramatics in.
Yes. Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Would you mind asking a few questions, all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Drink, Inspector. I
better not. Eh?
It's like the worst fucking inspector ever.
I believe that Kate
That
Vine...
fucking horrible hat,
I
which is
mean-
all like wonky.
Kate. Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
When they gave him his acting, like, debriefing, they were like, just be really evil looking. Act evil.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself?
That was the poison.
Of course I didn't expect it. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Right.
Wait, so this is the guy that was having the affair with Emma?
Yeah.
He's horrible.
I know.
Why was she having an affair with him? All right. Last saw her... Okay, well, let's just ask all the questions.
That must be her previous
Have you
experience
seen
with something
this
like Atlas.
before?
Oh, what? Having...
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Right, well, we could always ask about that, but it's never useful, is it?
Yeah, how's it? So how would anyone know if she'd lost it or not? It's like quite a...
Let's just keep going
It was
through.
for the money. Oh.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Right, sure.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Interesting.
Okay, that seems true. Doesn't seem like a lie.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
I thought it was to do with the core.
Yeah, all right.
That's
okay.
why Emma used to have one, but then stopped wearing it after.
Oh, she gave it to Kate. I've seen students wearing it.
Well, she said she gave it to Kate.
Do you think that was a lie?
I don't know.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Okay. What about this freaky
Can
thing?
you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism.
Wait.
It's the symbol of the triple
This
goddess.
is a
The
something.
mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
I'm sure you do, in fact, use it on the course.
My boyfriend who died last year. Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought I had something there, but I didn't.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Tell me about this.
It's It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Oh, but like that, Inspector, I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Oh, he's naughty. All right, last thing.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it.
I can see why you'd want to have an affair with this man. It's very alluring.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
What the fuck?
What the actual fuck? Oh, it's about break time.
He doesn't believe in anything supernatural now, but he used to use the
black
mask on the course. What I mean?
Okay, let's.
Is that a contradiction?
Okay, I have to pee really badly.
Okay.
So can we? Let's come back to this.
Let's come back to that in a minute.
All right, I've drunk
All
like
right.
3 drinks. I have to pee. Okay.
All right.
Let's
sorry.
ruminate on this.
We'll be back in 5 whole minutes. BRB.
See ya.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How are you doing? So, Lydia.
But say I've just had a stressful break. Never know. I spilled drinks everywhere.
Lydia's in a bad way, everyone.
I just need to lie down.
Can you talk about this?
Yeah, I can talk about this. So, some people might know that I have been moving whilst YogCon was happening, which was not the most noticeable thing ever. But anyway, moved and then found out that the house that we moved into has fleas. It's ridden with fleas.
It's full of fleas.
Full of fleas. So now I've got to get rid of the fleas in my house and get rid of the fleas. Now Hastings and Pam both have fleas. So I'm trying to sort that out, trying to sort the house out. It's just...
But you've got all of your stuff that's like half unpacked.
I can't unpack because there's fleas. So everything's in boxes. It's a nightmare, guys. It's a freaking nightmare. And at the same time, it's getting like... I'm feeling a lot better now, but I was feeling a bit poorly before. But yeah.
You were looking a bit dazed this morning, and just now you spilled coffee all over the kitchen and floor.
Sort of spat some pretzel out at you by accident as well. It's just, I just need to lie down. I'm a mess. But yeah, this is a good distraction, but good murderous distraction.
Poor Pam.
Poor baby Pam. She's got
How big is
fleas.
she?
She's like that big. She's little, and she's got fleas now. She came and she had a cuddle with me, and then when she stopped, there were dead fleas on the bed because I put treatment on her neck. My baby. My baby.
Dead fleas.
Yeah, dead fleas in the bed. Like how horrible is that, moving into a new place and being like, oh, fleas.
Every time you move to a new place, it's gonna always have problems.
It's
When I moved in, there were no mattresses.
No mattresses. Oh, it was a furnished place with no mattresses.
Yeah. So the first night I just slept on the sofa.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, compared to fleas, that's not really that bad, is it, Lewis?
No.
I had to sleep on the sofa.
But it took me I ordered a mattress and it didn't get delivered. And they delivered it when I wasn't in, and it took like a week to arrive in the end.
Did you have to sleep on your sofa for a week?
I did.
Oh,
it wasn't very comfortable.
It wasn't comfortable.
It was not a good out. It was not a good.
It was a hard week for you. I like when you told that story, you're like doing this.
That happens.
Yeah. No, I don't have any Wi-Fi yet either. It's a mess, everyone. It's a bloody mess. It's hard to get rid of fleas. It's a nightmare to get rid of fleas because they lay their little eggs, little spawn of Satan, and then they jump onto the cat, and then they have babies, and then it's just this horrible cycle. So it's like really hard to break the cycle. Yeah, literally just fumigating everything, hot washing everything you own. That's going to be my life for the next few weeks.
Oh, Grandad will be in here.
The Grandad.
The pappy. The leader.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Cult leader. I think we asked him pretty much everything, didn't we? Did we deal with any obvious contradictions in...
Can we check?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Were there any obvious contradictions? So, he saw her at the meeting.
That's okay.
She was drunk at the meeting because she came there, I guess, after the pub.
The pub.
And the argument. Said she enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Hadn't suspected any emotional problems. Right.
Met her 3 months ago.
Right. That doesn't seem right. I thought she'd been going to Atlas for longer than that.
I think she'd have been going to Atlas for 3 months, but would he not have known her from the pub if she was always drinking and his wife's the landlady? But I don't know, there's a contradiction in available for that.
Yeah, I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Not yet, anyway.
Is there, can we look at the argument? Uni starts at 6 p.m. Starts preparation at 6:30. Right, and then window smashed at 6:30. Okay.
So yeah, we know he wasn't involved
Thank
in the
you.
argument.
Probably
No.
be back
Because
later.
we know what happened with the argument from other people.
But we obviously know that he's. I don't know why we wouldn't say. So you were having an affair with her. Let's talk about that. Not her, Emma. But we know that he had a reason to want her dead. He had a motive because she was blackmailing him.
Yeah.
Back in.
Sorry, I was walking back and forth. Thinking. Thinking myself.
I'm having a think. Oh!
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Can you just go?
Pathetic.
What? Rock on! Rock on!
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Right, how bizarre. The old jetty.
I'm going to make a note on my phone because I thought of something.
Oh, go on, tell me.
What about, he said he doesn't believe in supernatural stuff,
Right.
but he's got that mask and stuff. What?
Okay, Lydia.
What? Why are you laughing?
Make a note on your phone then.
All right, I just, so you don't have to go back up there again. Super.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something?
Oh, jeez. The fuck?
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Oh, Jenks, I thought you clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Eventon girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can't be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Eventon Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Eventon Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, two suicides.
God, maybe they got away with it before and they thought they could do it again.
You've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
I think that's it.
Good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Maybe the last time it was a real suicide. So.
Yeah, and then they thought they could do a copycat thing to make people think. But then why would he say they drowned him, poor sod? So was he a member of Atlas as well?
We need to find out.
Are we allowed to, like, how does this work? Do we need evidence to be able to
I think we just have to
question
catch people in lies.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay, that's been added to our thing now. Okay, that's cool.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Right.
Okay. Can you do the thing I said about the face mask and the thingy?
Yeah. What you wanted to say?
Oh, it's not used on the course. But how come? How come Simon said it was? No, loads of people have said it was.
Do you reckon Liam made the mask?
Oh, didn't he say it made by someone who died about a year ago?
Yeah.
Ooh, who died last year?
My friend who died last year. Yeah, I mean, the symbol, obviously, the point is that...
Could you do that with the, what is it, that thing? Doesn't believe in anything supernatural, no? That's not going to be it, is it? No.
Okay,
Thank
who
you.
else are the other
Probably
people
be
about
back
Liam's
later.
death?
Yeah, let's ask Simon and Emma about Liam. Also, the weird guy with the mirrors.
Oh, James.
James, yeah.
He might.
A few more
Everyone
questions,
might know about
please.
all sorts of
Thank
stuff
you.
here.
Yeah.
Go on, you take over. Jake says. Oh yes.
If I did
thanks, Jake.
this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
Wouldn't she just be like, yeah, rock on. Rock the fuck on.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Right. Know really well. Is that it?
Okay. We've asked about that. Okay. Didn't know Liam. Doesn't recognise what that means.
That's all for the moment. Thank
Let's
you.
go talk to Simon.
Yeah.
That's all for the moment. Goodbye.
There you go. Come on. Cute.
It's got a penny
He's
on.
got a
now.
nice little penny. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, we're getting a new
Smells nice. What is that?
animation.
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
What, here?
No, at the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
But it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Can have all the weed in it.
Interesting.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Still looks like your dad.
Someone in the woods carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free?
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
What?
Free to be free.
That sounds like
Not
something
the most
a
original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom
psychopath would say.
goes.
Like guilt. What? Don't feel guilt.
Yeah, don't feel guilt.
Don't feel
about
guilt
doing anything
about doing
bad.
something awful.
Yeah,
no point.
It informs. It is poisonous, but it does inform you to. It keeps you in check, doesn't it?
Yeah, like feeling guilt about something is like your sort
Not a
of
cult, though.
moral compass. Like, I don't know. I feel like, isn't that the main thing when they say they've like looked into like serial killers and stuff? Like psychopaths just don't feel any guilt.
Yeah,
so they don't feel bad about what they're doing.
Well, it's not that they don't feel guilt. It's that they can't associate with other people.
Yeah.
They don't feel that other people have emotions.
Yeah.
They're very self-driven.
They don't
can't
think about how
empathise
it's
with
affecting
other
anyone
people.
else.
Yeah. They don't think that killing someone might affect other people around them.
Yeah.
Or anyone, because they're not affected.
Yeah. Which is kind of like what guilt kind of plays into that, because you feel guilty about, I don't know, what you've done to other people.
Yeah. Guilt.
How it affects other people.
Is a thing that can get out of control. You know, you could feel very guilty. A lot of people could feel guilty for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
You know, like, their son might start, getting into drugs, and they might feel very, very guilty, but it really wasn't their fault.
No.
So that kind of misplaced guilt can be
that's
very,
misplaced guilt.
very dangerous.
Yeah. But if you gave your son drugs and he took them and something bad happened, that would be
you should
correctly
feel
placed
guilty for
guilt.
that, but at the same time, I can see why that guilt doesn't help you move forward either, because you shouldn't have. I mean, unless you were planning on giving drugs to your other son or to someone else, like you've obviously made a mistake. But
so is guilt fundamentally something that stops you from doing a bad thing again? Is that what its purpose is?
It's supposed to. Obviously, it's you feel that your decisions were morally or objectively wrong, and you made poor decisions.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Guilt is how you learn.
Oof. Anyway.
Guilt is empathy. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
I mean, this is the main thing we learned from this, though, was that he basically said that the Devil's Sign was part of the course, or at least he said that the students started doing. He said that the students started doing it as part of the three freedoms.
So fear of, what was it? Fear of self-doubt, failure. No.
We can go through it again.
Hand carving symbol.
Three freedoms.
Three freedoms.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
It was Kyle. Interesting. We haven't asked about Liam's death.
What do you know about Liam?
He's dead.
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
Sad,
okay, sad though.
Sad, though.
Okay,
I guess we could talk to what's his face about the three freedoms, but we should also go and see if we can look at the weed growing in old James's farm.
Be back later on if that's okay.
All right, let's walk over.
We can ask Emma about the three freedoms while we're here, I assume, just to cover that.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
There you go. It's the bottom.
Do you know the phrase "free to be free"?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Okay, phrase about not feeling guilty. Doubt Simon agrees with it fully. But he seemed like he very much agreed with it.
She said she only went to Atlas once, but then again, she just said that was the one time she attended.
Yeah.
But she was going out with Ryan. She would have heard all sorts of bollocks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's
Probably be back later.
Go and visit. James.
Do we want to try and find where the boys live?
They're over here, aren't they?
Oh
These guys, Paul.
yeah.
Let's go see James.
Abbey Farm. Bong.
Just a few more questions, if you don't
Bong,
mind.
bong.
Ever hear the phrase "free to be free"? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Okay, does he know Liam, though?
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself.
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
Hand carving symbol, yeah.
If I did that, would it mean anything
Can't take this
to
man
you?
seriously.
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Okay. So that is that, I think. That's
Oh,
what we're
should we
gonna
go
get
see
out.
the greenhouse?
That's it for the time being.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
we can-
Or is it talking about the thing we've already seen, the Black Mirrors?
What?
Well, because we found them, didn't we, in his...
If we head to the back of the... Can we go back?
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm.
Go
Must be up
further
the hill over there.
Oh, yeah.
God, this already makes me dread winter. All those, like, it just looks like such a classic cold day in England. All the trees are dead and it's all overcast. It's like a mint plant.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
Packet of... A baggie of herbs.
A baggie. One baggie.
One baggie, please. I like how he walks when you sort of tell him... I like his, you know...
Are you
I like
enjoying
this.
controlling him?
Yeah.
Control of this weird hat man. I own you.
Ask about a few more things, please.
What is this?
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
packet
Ooh, it doesn't look like mint, does it?
It doesn't look like weed, though, either.
Doesn't it? It's like sludge, like brown crap. All right, do we...
Budding. He was a... Normally you say oregano. Yeah.
Oh, he's very shifty and he just stares into the fire, which is most
Thank you. Probably be back
weird.
later.
Well, not weird to stare into a fire, but it just seems a bit sort of spaced out and creepy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Should we go to the pub, ask if the wife knew Leah?
I want to check on this mint with Simon.
Oh, yeah, because he would exchange
I feel like he
his beer
would know
for it,
what
wouldn't
this
he?
Couple
is.
more questions,
And he
if
might
that's
need it
okay?
for his cooking.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
What the fuck? Didn't he used to say that he was...
Didn't he literally say, I used to go to the homebrew, Simon's homebrew?
Yeah, he used to trade them for...
Box of old bottles.
He used to
Oh,
trade
it's not an
them.
option, but he said he used to trade them from herbs, didn't he?
Yeah. Surely he'd know what herbs are, right? He used to live on the farm.
Oh, yeah.
Where was that?
Freedom phrase? A packet? Oh, no.
Where was I? He used to live with James on the farm, but like maybe he doesn't even. Okay.
That's all for the moment.
Maybe it's
Thank you.
nothing. Oh, it can't be nothing though, can it?
Okay, I think go talk to Rebecca, and then if she doesn't give anything, then we've hit a bit of a block. We need to work out.
No, we go to the Atlas guy and we ask him about the three freedoms and we.
Oh, yes, of course.
A few more questions, please.
All right, what's you got? Do you know what these are?
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago.
Salvia.
It makes you trip.
That's what it is.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Is Salvia still legal?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
Pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself.
So those
I'm
are
not
the
sure.
herbs that Simon used to, get this magic mint.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Doing that.
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Don't worry, boss.
Don't worry.
What about this?
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Oh my god, she's like me. That's what I said. isn't
Yeah.
it?
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
I think he was having an affair with you. And I think your husband bumped him off.
Oh yeah. Why would what would be the reason?
Be
for
back
them
later on
wanting
if
to get
that's
rid of
okay.
him?
Drugs. Well, not
Drugs.
People like drugs, yeah.
Drug.
We'll come back to them with the drugs in a minute.
Magic mint. I didn't know magic mint was a thing.
Magic mint.
Magic mint. I'm pure and as the driven snow.
I feel like as a landlady,
I'll
that,
ask
that
you a
might be
couple more
something you're
things,
into,
please.
you know.
Yeah.
You're a bit of an all-rounder.
Really? What?
Like, you know all about all kinds of pleasure. You know, pull scratchings
Tell
and
me a bit
pull and
about the
dart.
phrase
Magic
free
mint.
to be free.
Whoa.
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
We still need to meet the dad.
Very
don't we?
successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Right.
Right, guys. Where we at? What we thinking? Oh, still got that.
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask
Oh,
Rebecca.
good.
She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Bring them all in. Arrest the whole town.
Where's the whole town?
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs,
X'd out.
Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
And also,
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do we have any?
You have any medicines on
Drinking
site at
alcohol
all?
right now.
No, we're not allowed insurance purposes.
Yeah, that's the only drug I need. Just necking some whiskey.
How do I call him on that?
What do you say about it?
So he's literally drinking right fucking now.
Can you go to the bottom one What was the points? Has no interest in drugs. No student has ever bought drugs. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol.
What about drunk people?
Yeah, like she's always drunk when she turns up to Atlas.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty bad.
But I guess she gets drunk and then turns up.
Hasn't tried the homebrew. Seen the students wearing the necklace. How do we catch him in this lie?
Thinks the fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't know how the fingers symbol could be used. But isn't that the FF thing? So if you do doesn't know, with the invented the phrase.
Yeah, like.
Phrase invented while based at the village hall.
See, he hasn't. We know we wanted to call him on that, didn't we? But it's not there.
Okay, that's it for now.
Should we try go to the village hall? Will it be open yet?
Yeah, well, he's talked about it now, so maybe. Let's just pop in.
It's after 7 p.m. I can't remember what time it said the meetings was. No.
That's no good. He made the phrase, but the students don't.
Oh, okay. So he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Meeting was at 8. Right. Okay.
Meeting was at 8. Okay. Intensifies. I feel like there must be some sort of contradiction.
It's him, right?
There must be something to do with him if we're going to proceed. I think that he's the most likely person. We could talk about the drugs to other people. We haven't talked to the other people about the drugs yet. Let's do that. Fuck it. Let's go and talk to Simon.
Well, yeah, because Simon was like, I don't know what it is, but he knew what it was. He used to bloody grow the stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, he must know it's salvia, and that might be like.
Yeah.
If we confront him, it's actually drugs. They'll be like, oh,
A
I've
few
got
more
drugs.
questions, if you don't mind.
Drugs.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
You
So
do
you've
know
never
much
heard of
about
salvia?
plants.
You
because you went to
grow.
study plant science. Oh, you liar.
Such a lie. Doesn't know much about plants. So there must be a grows plants. Plant science, nice.
So, your degree is in plant
You
science.
you live on
but
a
you don't seem
farm.
to know anything about
You
that.
did plant science, but you
Still
don't
got
know
a lot
anything
to
about
learn.
plants.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Naya.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
It's a very
The only drug
English
he
thing,
grows.
right?
Sure, I believe that, James.
In
Then
a
again,
sense,
would
because
someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Because
well, it's very weird. It's a little bit like just a classic thing where like it's hard to get weed and it's very illegal here. That you end up with like a very British version of it, which is like a very inferior shit magic mint.
it's magic mint.
It's like it's such a classic fucking like. He's so chill about like this
Well,
whole.
there's been a few drugs
thing.
that have been legal, haven't they? And then they've immediately sort of not like realised that they've had to. What's it? Nos is not Nos. Is that a thing? That was legal. Is that still illegal? I don't know.
Do we reckon he like sells it on?
And
or
there's that
something?
other one. Well, salvia is intense and only lasts like 15 minutes. I think it's legal still. Oh, really? I'm surprised that hasn't been made illegal. So.
Aha.
Oh, nice.
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. What?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, then selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give it down.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. The US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah.
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
You're right.
My feet are like...
Doing a little
Do you mind
dance
if I keep
over
this?
there.
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Jesus Christ, this...
This has got...
Well,
so
that
it
was
started
a
with
lot
an
to take
affair.
in. Does James really believe all this
Now
stuff?
it's got into
This is the
selling
first I've heard
slaves.
about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Oh my god, the Third Eye symbol.
Oh, fuck, the mask!
It's the same symbol on the mask.
Ah, can we go ask him about that? Is that something?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, it's all
So
kicking
is Atlas
off.
just the remade Third Eye cult?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Duh.
For their wooden spoons.
Fuck. Where do we go first?
The guy, the Atlas guy?
I think he's talking a load of bollocks, though. I think Third Eye might well have been this guy's first attempt at doing it.
Yeah.
And I think Liam may have legitimately killed himself.
Nah, I don't think so. I think Liam was onto something.
Do you think? I'm a bit worried
A few
now.
more questions, if you don't mind.
Ha!
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
Okay, that's a contradiction. Right bloody there.
The symbol from the mask.
Yes.
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
Oh, that was a
That
hesitation.
explanation was way too short. Ryan's
He
definitely
looked to the
hiding
left.
something.
Right, well, we can't.
Oh.
Right, I think we need more info.
Look on Liam's desk.
Phrase invented while based at the village.
Oh, didn't he say he invented it? Yeah.
According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the village hall. Is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase free to be free while you were based at the village hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you,
Well,
Inspector.
you've got me, Inspector.
You see, Third Eye is...
There we go.
Or was Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye?
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. It was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. Thought that was an end to it. But then James, his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas?
As Atlas.
And it worked?
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing?
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions.
Psychos do make better businessmen.
Why don't you come along
Really?
and see for yourself?
Most
The course
CEOs
starts
show
in 15
psychopathic
minutes.
tendencies.
Really? Oh, I think I've read that. Yeah.
Excuse me, Inspector. Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right. All right. See you later. That was Dad. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Yes.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Bong!
Bong, 8 p.m.
Proceeding. Ha ha ha. Psychopath training
To be
cult.
honest, Dad's a great businessman.
Oh, nice house.
He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan, in here. Just coming. Through here.
It's gonna be like Davros.
Oh, hello.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
His voice is like
James,
chocolate
I'm
gravy.
investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector.
No,
You do
no.
know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do now. You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
He's just talking like all in one sentence.
One or two things to prepare.
See you later, Dad. Love you.
Bye, Dad.
Love you, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No, that's
need-
as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
This is like the end boss.
Wow, Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
Let's start.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. But the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Yeah, she was drunk.
Drunk meeting around 7. Wasn't she at the pub at 7? No. Yes.
Do you know if Kate had
Smashed the
lost
window at
this?
6:30.
It's her driving licence.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's
Simon
bike?
Thompson's bike.
Why would anyone know about his bloody bike?
Have you tried Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
He talks like Snape, Alan Rickman.
Does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen this before?
I want to see him do the, what does this mean to
Really?
you?
Where did you find it?
It was in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or a killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
This guy is very menacing.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
Right.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
It's weird that you wouldn't remember that. That's quite a... You remember sort of a specific thing like that.
You bought one for someone, but not Kate.
Oh, was it... What's her face? Emma?
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognise it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. That's weird.
Why would he not? If it's his thing, should he
Well, but
recognise
his
it?
son is the
His
one who's
son's
all
running
the
it, right.
What did you hear about an argument in
Oh,
the
yeah.
pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No,
Probably.
that's fine.
Don't worry about that. Just being thorough.
Just being thorough here.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Was that when you started the business?
No.
Yes, I suppose so.
I suppose that is when he started Atlas. Do you know anything about this weird
Have you ever
ghost mirror?
seen one of these before?
No.
I believe it's a
Oh my God, he does.
scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
Various
So you
reasons.
have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
Not really that of a strange question, is it?
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't
I bet that
exactly
guy
our
felt so
idea.
fucking stupid acting
The
that out every
students
time.
started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second.
I think we found the real
The
brain of
problem
the
with the
operation.
law,
Oh yeah,
Inspector,
he's the one pulling the strings.
is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it. I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
Fantastic. Liam.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
That is a bit similar, isn't it? What did he say he was at Atlas the night Liam died, right? So Liam... Interesting.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs, all that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril.
Supposed to be a robot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted.
Get out the mirror.
Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Okay.
I mean, this is...
Drugs.
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes, I am.
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior.
That's like a little tip.
Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
Oh, he's so creeps. He's such a creeps.
Are you in control of both of them?
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol on our course. We like to tell the students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
And then finally...
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Oh. These things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Do you visit the local chippies?
Local chippies.
Do you like chips?
All right.
What if I were to say to you, just chips? Would that mean anything to you? If I were to make the hand symbol, what would you say? Fuck's sake.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well, we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
That's what I
Do you
get up to
store
Friday
any
night.
alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's have a wander around in Atlas, shall we?
I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Random.
Rand. What's the name of the guy?
Rand.
Rand M. Oh. Alright. Wow, okay. It's quite...
So we've got Budget,
So
Alan
the kitchen
Rickman.
must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Let's have a snoop around this
Have
place.
little snoops. Look at that DVD video combo TV.
Try a DVD from the pile.
Oh.
Oh, wow, this is cool.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us
Jesus.
from achieving the same success, happiness and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
Here's the phone number.
Oh.
Yikes.
That's very inspiring.
Wasn't it?
Is there another DVD we can try, or is it always the same DVD? No. Could taste it, yeah.
Same DVD, alright. That's the kitchen. Just random shit.
Just some mugs, some
Usual
crockery.
usual dirty English town hall crap.
Brim needs a second wash. Cutlery, plastic spoon. Oh, porn!
Interesting.
Porn!
Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will
I wonder if we'll see a nipple in this one. Fingers crossed.
Let's get ready to rumble.
It's Tom Parent's sex tape.
Do not move. Let's say do not move.
Yeah!
Oh my god, nipple! This is someone's jacket stealing the wallet out of. Why are there two wallets?
Oh, are they stealing her driving license? Why did they film that?
The fuck is that?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing. But why make a video of it?
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Why
of
does
it.
it say do not move on it? The fuck?
What is that all about? I reckon they were nicking her driving license, but why film it?
I don't know. Can we go in here?
Let yourself go.
They said they don't use those masks anymore.
Feel your soul lifting. Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well.
Well, what's going on over here? Oi, oi, oi.
Please, Lydia.
Leaf. Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by. Leaf. Okay.
Okay, I'll leave.
That was weird, wasn't it?
That's hilarious. Okay, I guess we go talk to people about that weird shit we just saw. The old doll burning ceremony and the suspicious porn DVD.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? It's late now as well. I wonder if there's like people in the pub and stuff.
Oh.
Check the clearing now. There's always someone fucking around in this clearing.
A bit cheeky dogging.
You on jetty?
8 p.m. meeting in the town hall. Where's the town hall again? Oh, yeah.
Alright, don't worry. I'm just having a walk.
We can ask those guys about if you go into Eden Lodge. Or that way, yeah.
Sorry, British Hall.
Oh.
Ask these guys about the old
burning and the DVD.
Doll burning.
Yeah.
All right, Simon, what do you we got to say
Couple
for
more
yourself?
questions, if that's okay.
I'm back again.
So we got
A remote control lock.
Assumes that's some sort of car. Right. What do you know about drugs?
Drugs.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum?
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
I'm... okay.
Sure.
Have you seen this before?
Third eye.
Is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Interesting.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
Just handing you a DVD that says XXX. Have you seen this before?
Was it? It was something written here.
Do not move. Oh,
Stop.
It's been crossed off. Oh yeah.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
Yeah, like just
That's what the mask's for.
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind,
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ask, Nina?
What was the mirror? didn't really say much about the mirror, did he?
No.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All right. What have you got, Emma? Drugs? Do you like drugs?
Like drugs, love?
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Liar.
Mm-hmm. She mentioned the herbal tea before.
Yeah, didn't they drink it? Because he said Simon and his girlfriend used to like drinking it.
Yeah. He did. I think she's done it before.
But it doesn't seem to be something you can like.
She's not admitted to it.
Yeah, you can't contradict it.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think, was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Okay, she's heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this before?
No? Don't think so.
I believe you. Third eye?
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
It's true.
Okay. No obvious glaring contradictions.
She doubts that Simon agrees with Atlas fully.
No Liam very well.
Didn't recognise. She's not really very clued in, is she?
No.
I mean, obviously, she wanted to blackmail Ryan about the affair. Kate did, anyway.
Yeah.
Recommended didn't see Kate very often. All right.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Self-meditation. Okay, well that's all we got from her.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
There's also...
It's an idea.
What is your idea?
A beeper. Might be
For his car, the random car.
Yeah, but maybe it's not here at the moment. It's not here.
It is.
It is here.
Give it a click. Oh, very nice.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
What?
What does that have to do with anything? What? So now we can ask about
Ryan's guitar
cars?
collection.
Why would we make a note of that? What does that have to do with anything?
Okay.
Okay.
Ryan's got a guitar
He's got
collection.
guitars in the garage.
The fuck? Gamers 00700. Sorry, Gamers 00700 says, Yorkshire 500 just got paid for Booth and Lydia's stream earlier in the week. I think you donated to the wrong stream, dude.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank
me and Lydia splitting that one.
Oh yeah. Thank you so
that'll
much.
Go towards like some anti-flea
Treatment
for
spray. That's
Lydia.
going right in that. Thank you.
Gariska says, hi Lewis and Lydia, enjoying the stream so far.
Thank you, Gary.
Good, thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. How's it going, Gary?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Ryan's guitars.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. Sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
But why are the guitars in
his
garage?
room? What does in his room mean?
Why does it have...
Does he have like a secret
Do
room?
you know anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion.
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
He's practically. Okay.
Practically dyspraxic.
Practically dyspraxic.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
Okay. Third eye.
Have you seen this before?
Speak very thoroughly.
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all?
She's trying to discredit him.
None at all.
Oh, chat has said something interesting, right? Okay, get ready for this. Right. Yeah. But he's dyspraxic. No. What about that?
Dyspraxic means he's kind of not good with his hands, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think that is, unfortunately. That was a good guess there, chap.
I feel like there's something to do with this guitars and the band that Liam was in. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. I wonder whether there's something to do with, like.
Oh, he did say he wasn't good at it. Oh, right, okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, I think we want to head back to.
Yeah, I think that he was maybe played music with Liam. Maybe they had a band together.
The Rand house.
Oh, shit, we're almost out of time.
Shit.
Not even bloody.
Ask you a couple more things,
Broken
please.
the back of this, definitely.
No clue.
All right.
Does
Old man.
Ryan play the guitar?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
All right.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all?
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Interesting.
Could we, I just had a thought, could we, with the woman, could we do a contradiction of the guitars are in the garage, but she
that's it
lets
for the time
him
being,
play in
thank
his
you.
room? Is that a contradiction?
I'm going to put you. We'll just do this quick. And
Quickly,
then we'll
just
go,
check.
We'll go back. Yeah. Is his room.
In his room, in quotes, it's a bit weird.
It is.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Is there an option to say?
I don't think.
Oh no, I thought maybe the remote control lock would let us say.
All right. Well, look, we'll come back.
Oh, we got another donation. Seeker82, thank you so much for the $20 donation. Thank you. Says this has been funny. Have you seen one of these? One of these?
It is funny.
Thank
isn't
you.
it?
One of
Fun
these
game.
are?
I'm enjoying it though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it as well. Thank you, Seeker. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, there we go. Let's have a break, and We'll be back next week.
Carry on with it next week.
Got to figure out these contradictions.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, no, me too.
Stay tuned in the afternoon. Coming up is Barry.
It's
and
Barry.
Tom.
And
Barry.
Tom. See you guys
Stay tuned
next
for that.
week. See ya.